Hey guys, Zap23 here, and we are playing the Stanley Parable. I think this is going to be the final episode of the season, just because there really isn't much more to do in this
All
game.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I'm going to try and squeeze in about three endings. They're not very long. I'll save the longest one for the end. So first I'll do this. Okay, because I know how to game.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
This one. Wow. Weird. Probably because my computer's glitching out. I don't know where the next one is, so don't ask. Well, you can't really ask. You could ask yourself, I guess, but I don't know where the next one is. It's gotta be somewhere.
When Stanley came to a
Guess
set
he'd be
of
on
two
this
open
way,
doors,
maybe.
he entered the door on his left.
I can't restart the game again, so I'd have to go back, but I can't go back. So I'd have to do it over again.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
There's no computers
Feeling
in
a
this
wave
one.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
I remember
office,
there's nothing in
hoping
there.
he might find enough. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I have a boss. Here? Okay. Well, that voice guy though. Okay, next.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley decided
that
to
was
go to
simple.
the meeting room. Perhaps
That was too simple. Final one. Okay. What? It's a bunch of buttons. This is heaven. He's saying buttons. The voice is saying buttons. Can I turn back on after they're off? No, they're just off. That thing's so white. Oh, hitting E is a lot faster than just... Oh, they pop back out. Okay, I don't understand this slice. Restart. Yeah, no. Okay.
Just a
Let's go
step
to the next
through this
one.
door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, you'd think that, but no.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad
That
at following
heaven place
directions,
is weird.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Technically, we're only gonna do 2 endings, but I'm gonna do a third ending that
I
we...
think perhaps we've gotten off on the
a
wrong
third
foot
ending,
here.
but we
I'm not
did it
so
already,
angry,
but we
really,
haven't finished it because
I realize that
something weird
investing
happened in
your
the game.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I'm gonna miss this game. It was beautiful.
Someone you've
I
been
loved it.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, this time
That's her, Stanley.
we pick up the phone.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Okay.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but you're in my
Oh.
story now.
Oh! This is how we're gonna play. Hi?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Press the... Oh.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a
Hey.
job that demands nothing of him.
What?
And every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh, okay, that's harsh. Press Z. Z.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly
Z.
what he's told
Z.
to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
No.
Now he's going home.
What?
Now he's coming back to work.
No, I'm
One would
not.
even feel sorry for him, except
I'm
that
just
he's chosen
saying it.
this life.
Ooh. Press 8.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Help me.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined
TV turned
that
into a
one
clock
day
or a
while at
cabinet?
work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the
Oh,
earth. The
no.
thought excited him terribly.
I have boys now? What? That's weird.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay. Wow. This is sad, you know.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to follow many possible paths and destinations.
It's got
Down
the
one
paint.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Oh no.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh no. Oh, 0.
It was such
Sounds
a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again and then again, and again.
Restarting and
over
restarting
over,
and
wishing beyond
restarting.
hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Honey, you're plastic. I love you, I guess. I don't know. You're weird.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
I wonder
In
what would
reality,
happen if
all
I
he's
stood like
doing
right
is
here.
pushing the same buttons he
probably
always has.
trap me in
Nothing
this.
has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably not gonna do anything. I'll just...
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Oh no.
And I...
Oh no. Whoa. So this whole game is just Stanley's imagination.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I feel kind of sad for him, but there's still one more ending we gotta do. It's down the same path, but we do something else if you haven't seen it already.
Stanley came to
Episode
a set
2.
of two open doors. This
It just
was not
glitched
the
out
correct
at the
way
end
to
of
the
it.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh,
Perhaps he wanted to
wow.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Sad
it.
last episode. Found out Stanley is slowly killing himself.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I'll go this way.
Stanley was so bad at
This
following
way.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Up.
Look,
And...
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Okay.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Okay.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's
Bye.
her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
No.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
Yep.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Rustle paper.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Definitely what
Picking up the
happens.
phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Nice
How's
light.
that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
I do.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe
Oh
it.
my
Why
god.
have I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh my god, I wouldn't have guessed.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Yeah.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Sure.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
I like
But
this.
if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has
Steven.
a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Yeah, if only
Or
you
he
guys
could
seen what it used to be
systematically
like.
set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Woohoo.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the
I
real
know
world
there was
makes
like there was a
sense, and
very
at no
old
time
version of
should
this
you make a
where
choice that does not conform
things
to
happened
rational logic.
that
If you find
that
yourself
I
speaking
would
with a
get
person who does not make sense, in all likelihood,
called
that
out
person is
for
not real. Allow the
if I
person to finish their thought,
actually
then
pulled
provide
this
an
up.
excuse why
I
you
can't
cannot continue
allow
talking.
to.
Turn
YouTube
to a
will kill
partner
me.
and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30?
My God.
I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What the heck is that? Could somebody tell me what that is? I heard nobody likes crack cocaine. I was just going at 12 frames per second. This is no frames per second. It's just a blue screen. 13, 12, 8. Okay,
Excellent.
here. Yep,
Making
30
choices on a
something.
regular basis is the best part to a
Yeah,
healthy
that
decision-making
makes more sense.
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Yeah,
Less?
sure.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Now listen to this,
just
guys.
remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
That's our
feeling should
thoughts.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Take a look at this, guys.
Welcome back.
The whole room's
You may have
died.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do.
I don't think it was a
would
few. I
be.
think it was like,
This way, please.
I don't know how many minutes ago it was. But I'll just try and get through this as fast as possible so I can show you guys the good S.
Now that we
Come
know your
on.
choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
You sure about
We
that?
just need
Because
to get
it
you
could.
home as soon as possible
maybe.
before the narrative
I
contradiction
mean, they
gets
could
any
choose a
worse.
second main character.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Bye. Oh, game. Goodbye. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too. I'll miss you lying part. Definitely not lying about that. Miss you, copy machine. Miss you, best room ever. This is the best
Almost
room ever.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have
See
resolution
you,
once
Adventure
again,
Line
and
that's
you'll
not
be
there.
home free in the real world.
Bye. Bye. I don't want to be home free in the real world. It's not
Now
fair.
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Goodbye, glitchy parts. And then there's this room. Now you could already see something maybe going on. There's a giant black line going through the roof. Might be normal, might not be. Oh, look at this! A tornado hit.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Hey, it's the red door.
Why?
The one we
For
went
what?
through last time.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
I like his garbling, his blubbling, but
to know that my story is now
can't
incorrect?
speak either.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it
It's God.
forever.
Oh, I thought it was God cut.
Impossibility
No,
forever.
it's just a
I
cup.
couldn't live that way. Is it better to
Ah,
shut
that
the
was
game
God
down
cup.
entirely?
Actually, this
to
is all
willingly
God.
destroy all of my work?
Because it's defying logic. What does that say? Please do not steal. Okay,
No, I have to.
I won't steal.
I have to shut the game down.
Definitely
I
won't
have
steal.
to.
Hey, can I pick this stuff
have
up?
to.
He. Oh no. Let me out. 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 Oh. Aww. Sorry, I have to cut for a sec.
Kurt, you had it.
Okay.
That there's a world
Okay.
outside of you. You're a child.
Place is broken.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left,
Hurry
you would have
up.
seen it. There was a whole underground facility.
This
You
is
would
two
have
choices,
destroyed
by
it
the way, if
and
any of
been
you didn't know.
victorious. It would have been so perfect.
Two doors, and
I
then
worked so hard on it.
This
I
is the
tried so
way to the
hard.
office.
Just behave exactly as Stanley
Okay.
would.
That
That means
works.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whatever you say, boss. And something should happen. Something should
Yet
happen.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
should
decided to go up to his
happen.
boss's office, hoping he
Maybe.
might find an answer there.
Did I do it wrong?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't think I did it right. Oh no, I did it right.
Stepping inside
This
his
is what I was
manager's
supposed to
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
Oh my God!
who orchestrated
The poor panda
this,
bear!
until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Really?
Surely behind this door lay all the answers
You had
to his
one
questions.
job.
And beyond all
One
probability, he knew
job.
the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark
You had one job.
115. Was this the code to open the door?
Can
Would
you,
it still work?
can you at
There
least
was
still-
only
Shut up,
one way to
Unimatrix.
find out.
Yeah.
Stanley had
Check
been
out this
trained
guy,
never to speak
Unimatrix.
up,
They'll have
but
like
now
2,
he
maybe
would
3
draw from
videos going up
himself
tonight.
the courage
Depends
to
on how
face the
many we
unknown.
make.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the
Okay, I'll
code.
speak the code. Oh, I forgot what the code was. I wasn't listening. No! I didn't hear the code. Do it again. Repeat it, please. Please.
Stanley
Oh, okay,
spoke the
okay.
code. Night Shark
Okay.
115.
I gotta speak this in the
He
receiver.
spoke it into the
Because
receiver.
I can
right
speak this in the
there on
receiver.
the
Okay.
wall.
Night Shark 1185 number. Was that good? Maybe I have to type
I'm
it.
sorry, is there a problem?
Night
You didn't
Shark.
mishear me, did you? Please
115.
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't
can't do
get on
this.
with the story. This is a crucial step.
If any of you hear this, you gotta subscribe.
Okay, fine.
Oh, they could hear
You're
it.
not gonna do it.
I
But
bet
know
you
what?
they could hear you when
It's
you were
pretty
whispering.
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to
What?
do. I asked you for this
What did you
one
say?
single thing, for your respect.
No, no, no,
The
no,
kind
no,
of
no.
respect
No.
Stanley
Not-
shows
not
for
on
his
this channel.
choices. He knows what it means to
Please,
take a story
just
seriously.
respect my.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come
Well, I
here?
just sit down.
You had a choice. You could have gone through the door
What
on
do
the
you-
right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh god. Whoops. Forgot.
When Stanley came to a set of two doors, he entered the
Ooh.
Sorry, your matrix is gone.
Yeah, you're dead.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
Oh my god, we could get a full body model, guys.
I need you to make a choice.
This is what he looks like.
I need you to walk
We
through
finally
the door.
no.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Sure.
Stanley, this is important.
Written and scripted by. Okay, guys. That was it for today's episode of the Stanley Parable. If you like, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Subscribe to Unimatrix. Remember to do that. And thank you for watching my whole series on the Stanley Parable. Go back if you already haven't. And yeah.
And don't bully people. It's depressing.
Yeah. I'll try and find out another series to go in front of this. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for sticking in with the final episode of the Stanley Parable. And yeah, I'll just wait for this to be over. And
Your outro's taking way too long.
well, I gotta wait for this to be over. I'm trying to drag it out because the dialogue's still not done.
This is correct. That is the best choice.
Okay.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Okay, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.